Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Welcome back into the card closet for another episode. I hope you had the day off and I hope you had an enjoyable day today. I'm going to do a set spotlight this evening, and this is by request from JCJ23A45Y, who, after seeing one of my last set spotlights, requested the 2001 football set. This one is one that I did buy the factory set for. You can see it's got Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton on the front. Not sure how well you'll be able to read this, but this is the checklist for the set. Some of the key rookies in here are going to be Drew Brees, LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Vick, maybe a few others, but those are the biggies. This was that period of time where I was just buying the factory sets and forgetting about it. So these cards have been in these pages since 2001, never been taken out. 385 cards in the set. So let's take a peek. So the set starts off with some highlight cards, record breaker type cards. You can see some of the big things that happened the year prior. Corey Dillon breaking the single game rushing record. I remember that happening. Marshall Faulk setting the single season touchdown record. So we start off with the Baltimore Ravens. And we've got Trent Dilfer here. Hall of Famer Ray Lewis. He was a monster. Tony Siragusa. Another Hall of Famer right here, Rod Woodson. Here's a Doug Flutie. So one thing I like to do, of course, is I like to sort my sets by team. And this year presented a challenge for me because they put these transaction cards in for the player and no other card. So what I chose to do was go by the uniform they were wearing to break the tie between Chargers or Bills. And almost 100% of the time, it's the bottom team logo on the card. That's the uniform they're wearing. So that was my rhyme or reason behind that. I would say that the set design is pretty plain. It's got the silver background. This was an uninspiring era, late 90s, early 2000s, in my opinion, for the Topps designs. It's like they just said, okay, we've got 10 colors. Every year, let's just put a different colored border on it until we're out of colors. There's Terrell Davis. Marvin Harrison. Edgerrin James. Some incredible players there. And of course, the Peyton Manning. Get to the Chiefs here. Tony Gonzalez, Hall of Fame tight end. Pretty much owns all the tight end receiving records that there are. To the Miami Dolphins here. Josh Heupel, right here, is from South Dakota. He's from a town called Aberdeen. Went to Aberdeen Central High School. I remember him playing big-time high school football in the state. Went on to Oklahoma. You Sooner fans probably remember him as a great quarterback there. Here's the Patriots just before Tom Brady. Again, this is 2001, so right before Tom Brady. That's Drew Bledsoe. Here's Vinny Testaverde later in his career. Tim Brown. Charles Woodson. He's a Hall of Famer. Jerome Bettis. Probably my favorite, one of my favorite names of all time, Christian Fuamatu Ma'afala. Here's the first big rookie card we've come across here. That would be Drew Brees. Since that card has been in this page for 20 years, I've got to think it would grade pretty highly. And here's one of the other ones, both on the same team, LaDainian Tomlinson. Turned out to be an incredible player. It's Ryan Leaf when he was still playing. Now we're getting into the NFC. Tim Dwight, I believe he was at one time the fastest man in the NFL. Here's another rookie card I was talking about earlier, Michael Vick. Here's another cool name, Tim Biakabatuka. Here's the rookie card of Chris Winkie, who I believe, if I recall, was like a 28 or 29-year-old rookie. When he was playing at Florida State, I think he was in his late 20s even then. A couple Hall of Famers back-to-back here, Brian Urlacher and Troy Aikman. Randall Cunningham on the Cowboys. That looks kind of weird. Joey Galloway. All-time rushing leader, Emmitt Smith. Charlie Batch would become a very important backup for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger a few years after this. Getting into the Packers. Brett Favre. Before he left, retired the first time. Got the Minnesota Vikings here. Dante Culpepper. Randy Moss, Hall of Famer. New Orleans Saints. Ricky Williams. Here come the New York Giants. Michael Strahan here. So a story I have not told about myself, something I've not shared. I had one of my kids got married about a month ago, and I needed to buy a suit that matched the groomsman. And I ended up buying a navy blue suit from the Michael Strahan collection. Fit just perfect for us, may I say, big guys. They also had a Shaquille O'Neal collection, which was even too big for me. We got Marshall Faulk here. Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer. And we get to the 49ers. Jeff Garcia's their quarterback. Here's Jerry Rice. You can see that he was traded to the Raiders at the time of this printing. Here's Terrell Owens, T.O. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. Champ Bailey. Not on the Broncos. And a couple more Hall of Famers, Bruce Smith and Deion Sanders, who both spent time in Washington. And then, true to form, checklist cards at the end. And so there you have it. Get a peek at the next year there. We'll do that sometime if you want to see that. But this is the 2001 Topps football set. You know, when I see this, you know, fall of 2001, that's when we had the 9/11 happen in New York City, in Washington, D.C., of course. And Topps, the home office of Topps was blocks away from Ground Zero. Blocks literally, like not even a mile. And so I think, you know, possibly this might have been the set that was on the press at the time of 9/11. Either the football or the basketball. So it's kind of something odd to think about. But anyway, thanks again, everybody. I do so appreciate you joining me, spending your time in the card closet with me. If you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button. Click the thumbs up button if you like this video. If you've got any other sets you'd like to see, leave them in the comments. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend and a great week ahead. Talk to you later. Bye.